Hello. We're looking at more 172 scale wargaming fun. All right then. What we're seeing here, of course, a Panther and a Sherman. We'll get to those in a minute. We have a large piece of terrain I built with a ridge. Build pieces that can go on a larger board. The larger board would have a big mat down on the table, 4x8, and then put movable terrain on top of it. I experimented now with making a ridge. You can see this is on a large board itself, and then it could be on there and mix and match and have small pieces of terrain to go with it. We'll try to see it in their scale. See the edge? And then I've started making my own backgrounds to go with it. That one's painted with just a little bit of flocking on it, just for a base. And then this one has a lot more flocking and lichen and leaves to make it more 3D as a base. And I'm going to do, this is clear weather. I'm going to do winter weather, fall, and then eventually I'm going to do a city, a ruins one for when I do battle damaged city or towns. Of course, we've got a very nice pre-built Panther tank by Dragon Armor Models. Then we have a Unimax Sherman. This one's heavy because this is basically all metal. This one they made out of more of plastic. This one's got a very cool paint job. Might have been based on a real photo that they saw. Nevertheless, very nice. So this would be France, 1944, or maybe even a little later. Before they went into Germany, 45. There's the hill. I might turn this around so you get a different look at it. This took a very long time because there's a lot of textures and pieces, and it was all put on here one at a time. Different things. We've got the lichen, the flowers. There's more of the spongy type of terrain. Some pre-made little tufts with flowers. All different types of mixtures. Some sand. Trying to see if we could make something that looks, from our perspective, a little bit more realistic. This is sphagnum moss. Very nice. This was another type of foliage in a package. You get these from not only models, but for what they sell for like scenics and stuff for the model trains. Let's turn it and look at it this way. Down the ridge line. So this is, for their scale, it's high enough, of course, to block men and, of course, tanks on that if you have it approaching this way or that way. So it creates a division on the board. Or if you're coming this way or that way, up and gonna try to crest over. I think it's kind of the way I did it, that it's sort of a anti-tank thing, because I don't think most of them could be able to climb that successfully and then go over the top. I want to try to keep the camera straight. Sorry for that. And I have it where it overlaps the edge a little bit, so when it sits on the board, yeah, it went up a little bit because there was a lot of moisture from the glue. Let's turn it this way. It's heavy. I coated all with sand and then I built it up to make that ridge line. There's some cardboard under there originally, and then other materials to build it up. I think I did a pretty good job on making it interesting looking. There it is there. So we get this all the way down to the ground. Of course, this camera's looking. So you really can't see anything, and that panther's still partly on the opposite slope. Move him a little bit. Hidden. Got some stone on there. There's a closer look at one of the bushes with little leaves. I hope somebody watches this video all the way through. Hardly anybody watches, but maybe in the future more people will see the videos. I have another longer piece with that's flatter with more of a flat hill, and then I have other types that'll show in the future. Mainly I'm showcasing the 172 vehicles, either pre-built like these or all the models they built. They make so many things in 172 scale. Very fun scale. So you can play Flames of War, bolt action, whatever you want to do, or do what I do, where you kind of do your own version of a chart and combat and rules and so forth. Don't play that much, but I have fun setting it all up and looking at it. It's for diorama display or for the gaming. And I think it looks pretty good with the backgrounds, because they sell landscape backgrounds for trains, and I've had some of those, and of course that's just flat art, so I thought it was kind of a nice idea to add to the edge so it kind of builds in. We'll see if we ever get the table fully set up. They're on just a portion of the table here, and just got a backdrop. That's the Unimax. Very nice. I wish they would have continued the line. They made a few things. Russian, German, and American. And of course, Dragon's still going strong. Very nice. All right. Until next time, more 172. Thank you.